when my name was called, I literally, like, I had to do a, like, double take. I'm like, what do you mean?
I just, like, don't know how to talk to the people who just voted for me to leave. Like, especially my friends.
I'm like, this has to be a sick joke because honestly, I did not prepare myself for it to be me. Maybe that was, like, bad on my part. But if it was, like, up to everyone, I don't think it would have gone that way. And it sucks because, when Charlie got home, everyone got to stand up and talk about it. And I think those group settings are a little tricky because I don't know what was said. And I don't know, like, their thought process. I got no clarity. And I think, like, Pepe telling me, like, you're good, like, it's not going to be you, like, that would be stupid. So, like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that would be really stupid. And so when my name was called, I literally, like, I had to do a, like, double take. I'm like, what do you mean? They were just apologizing to me and telling me, like, how great of a person I am, which I didn't want to hear it. Like, I feel like I was silent. Like, the things that were shown in the episode of me saying, like, thank you and, like, how am I supposed to talk to you, that was the only thing that I said. Like, it was, like, 20 minutes of silence because I'm like, what?
Wow.
Like, I was gagged. Like, I was literally gagged. And I was pissed off. I'm like, I think I had every right to be pissed off. But, like, those are still my friends. And, like, I still love them. And I know that they had to make a decision. And I know that was a hard decision. But, it never feels good when it's your friends voting. But, like, those are still my friends. And, like, I still love them. And I know that they had to make a decision. And I know that was a hard decision. But, it never feels good when it's your friends voting. Pepe he's so handsome. So I wouldn't blame him, girl. Like, I wouldn't blame him. Like, if that's, like, what happened, then, good on them because he's hot. I totally get it. I don't know who it would be, but I think, like, everyone I was really close with, and I don't think, like, it would have been Huda thinking that because I feel like after they had a couple conversations and I think it was pretty much made clear that there was, like, no connection there. So maybe, but, like, I doubt it.
I just had the most amazing moment with Hannah, and it was just this crazy feeling that I've never felt. Everything we just went through the last 2 days, I felt led to this moment where we've just literally looked each other in the eyes in a different way, rediscovered each other.
It's actually his birthday on the 27th. So I was gonna, like, when I get my phone back, tell him happy birthday. I was keeping track of days in the villa. I was like, I'd be like, oh, 10 days till Charlie's birthday. Like, I talked about Charlie a lot, and I, like, would definitely reconnect with him. I just don't know, like, if there's still, like, a romantic connection, especially after the connection I had with Pepe. I don't know, like, what he's open to. I'm like, things can change so much outside of the villa. We never really talked about life outside of the villa. It was kind of just, like, he would just tell me, like, live in the moment, enjoy the moment. So, like, I never really got an explanation of, like, what he would expect outside of the villa. I just know, like, right before he left, he said that he made me promise that I would see him.
I don't want to leave you.
I don't want you to leave either. You're an amazing girl. You brought it aside of me that I don't think anybody could. Okay?
Okay.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna go find you, right?
I'm so glad I met you.
I feel like yeah, I feel like
I think it has changed a little bit, and I think it was funny because when I first came in, I was like, I'm steering clear of all Cancer men, but I had already had, like, a connection with Charlie. I was like, Cancer men, they scare me, and Shelly was like, I hate to break it to you, girl, but your man is a Cancer, and I was like, so I think, like, it definitely was, like, a super roller coaster connection we had. I had, like, a fair share of crash outs that, like, weren't shown. Like, I think he taught me a lot of lessons about myself, and so I don't know how that would look outside, but I have a really good connection with Pepe, and I think we talked a lot about the outside world. So, only time will tell. I'm not forcing anything. Whatever happens, whatever's meant for me will be. So I have no expectations. Sierra and Nick have a genuine connection, just because that's the connection that I think I know most about, because I've heard a lot from Sierra on how she feels. But But I feel like I don't know enough to say anything about the other couples. Maybe not Austin and Maya. I don't think that connection's really there at all. I think that's now seen. I don't think it was talked about at all amongst the girls. Like, I had just found out how Austin was feeling, like, right before I had left. So that's obviously, like, known now. But everyone else, I think, like, you know, I'm really close with Taylor, but I feel like we tried not to talk too much about, like, our connections, like, in our friendship. I think he was just, honestly, it was him giving me advice 99% of the time. In regards to friendships, I think my strongest friendship in the villa was actually Taylor. Taylor actually gave me his necklace, his evil eye necklace, when I was leaving, and I, like, still wear it because he was, like, my best friend, and he, like, would always make me and all the girls food at, like, the end of the night. Sierra and I feel like we chat a lot. Like, she really helped me get through a lot of my emotions. She really comforted me a lot. It was like her and Pepe were, like, my biggest, like, comfort in the villa. Me and Iris actually, like, we were like two little kids. We, like, made nicknames for all the boys, and, like, it was so funny because our bond wasn't really shown in there at all, but, like, I was so close. I'm like, she's, like, telling me I need to be her roommate when I move out. TJ, we called him Burlington. I don't know, it just came to us. Also, we called, like, Ace Spanky because we would do, like, the little rascals wave, so he was Spanky. Like, nobody would understand unless you were, like, in me and Iris's conversation, because we literally, like, talked in code. We had so many, like, inside jokes that we would just crack ourselves up. So Pepe was, like, the pancake maker of the house. He was, like, a pancake factory. So our dinners, like, I guess our dinners were, because we had, like, meals outside and, like, that weren't shown, but our dinners were, like, Pepe made pancakes, Taylor would make grilled cheese or, like, a breakfast sandwich, and we would just pig out on, like, I ate so unhealthy. I thought I was gonna go in there and, like, be eating so good, working out every day. No, I was eating PB&Js. Like, I made the PB&Js. I was the PB&J girl. Pepe made the pancakes, potato chips, avocado toast, like, the whole thing. It was so unhealthy, but so good. I miss it. I miss the food in there. Honestly, coming to Fiji, didn't even know if I was going to be on the show. So I think everything really surprised me. I didn't know what to expect. And I think it was a lot different than I expected. You know, a lot of lack of sleep, and you think that you're going to be, like, uncomfortable, or that maybe you won't develop connections as fast as you think you would, but oh my God, it feels like you're there for a century. I literally feel like I've grown, like, 5 years since I entered the villa. It's been, like, the craziest whirlwind, but it's so exciting. It's so fun.